साउथ एशियन यूनिवर्सिटी द्वारा प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के द्वारा एडमिशन 2025-26 की जानकारी दी गई। देखिए यह रिपोर्ट।
And a very, very warm welcome to each one of you. On behalf of the South Asian University community, I extend a very warm welcome to each one of you here and to all of you who have joined us online from across South Asia. Indeed, it is such a pleasure and privilege to welcome you to our new campus. And as the day marks the announcement of admissions for 2025-2026, and without further delay, I invite our Vice President Academic, Professor Pankaj Jain, to provide an overview of the South Asian University. Professor Pankaj Jain.
To announce our admission cycle 2025-26. So before taking without taking much time, let me walk you through the academic ingredients of our university regarding what faculties we have, what departments we have, how many courses we have. So it is well known by now that the South Asian University is a very special university. It has been established by 8 SAARC member states. So the university was established in 2010 by the 8 SAARC member states. And 2 years ago in 23 January, we moved to this new campus in a 100-acre beautiful campus. Until last year, we had the 7 master's program in each of the 7 departments: applied mathematics, biotechnology, computer science, economics, international relations, sociology, and legal studies. And each program was of 2-year duration. In the coming session, we are going to start these new programs, which is the following list: MSc Mathematics, we are going to start MCA, we are going to start MBA, and we are also going to start a master's program in climate change and sustainability. So these were the master program. As for the bachelor and integrated programs are concerned, as I already mentioned that until last year we had only master's program and PhD program, but last year 24-25 we started BTech, computer science and engineering with 5 tracks. We will be having 5 specialization, then dual degree BTech MTech, and also integrated MSc and MTech. And this year our plan is to start BTech in mathematics and computing. We are going to start integrated BBA and MBA, and we are also going to start a very special program, integrated BSMS, interdisciplinary science. So a couple of words about this course. You see that what has happened is that a student either studies biological sciences or study mathematics. It's very rare that a student opts for both biology as well as mathematics. So we are going to start a bachelor program which will go until masters, that the student will be able to study all the 4 science streams: physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology. And the beauty of the program is that even if the student has not studied mathematics or biology in schools 11th and 12th, so he or she will be having an opportunity to study those streams as well. Yeah. So the students will start with all the 4 streams in the first year, and gradually they will drop one by one, and ultimately in the 4th year they will be specializing in one of the streams. And in that stream we shall offer honors degree. And then in that honors, if the student want to continue, we shall be offering master's program, master's degree. As far as the PhD is concerned, so until last year we had PhD in these 7 departments, and now this year we are going to start PhD in more disciplines, which are the following: arts, design, media, communication, physics, and climate change. If you look at the heading here, there is a word executive PhD. So I just want to speak a couple of minutes about this executive PhD. So this is a special program, and this is meant for those people who have a very rich professional experience, and then they want to pursue higher study. They want to pursue PhD, offering master's degree in management, MBA, MCA, integrated BBA, MBA, BCA honors, BS in data science and artificial intelligence. So the advantage of virtual campus is, for those who, because of their job problem or because of some other constraints, if they are not able to join physically our campus, so they will be able to join any one of these programs online program. So our mode of admission, director will tell you, but you see that bachelor and master program, the admission will be done through our own entrance as well as national level test of any SAARC nation, and we will also admit a student on the basis of their merit, which they might have obtained within their boards, like CBSE board in our country. Although we are not going to admit CBSE in India, but the other SAARC countries, so the recognized boards will be allowed. And the PhD exam, the PhD program, we shall be admitting through our own entrance, national fellowship holders, government funded students, and those who are employed in some government or equivalent organization. And in the PhD, the admission will be at any time of the year. So it's not that the admission will be done only in July or in January. So if the student has got his or her own funding, so the admission is on throughout the year.
See that we have a very vibrant SAU campus, and just to share about our campus, I now invite Professor Pranav Mohri, Vice President International Collaboration, to provide an overview about our campus. Professor Mohri, please.
Yeah. A very good afternoon to everybody, respected Professor K.K. Agarwal, and friends from the press and the colleagues. So myself, Pranav Mohri, I'm the BP in charge of international collaborations, as well as I'm chairing the Department of Computer Science. I happen to be from Bangladesh. I hope friends from press will be interested to know about this is South Asian University. So it is a wonderful place, as I have seen. I happen to be from Bangladesh and serving here since 2010. I have seen the progress and evolution of the university from the very beginning. I could see some students from India to top this some course, some other students from Nepal to top in some other course, and so on. So in that sense, we could see the realization or experience of South Asianness in this campus. So it has been a wonderful experience. It is very nice to see all of you here in this campus. So I am just very quickly taking you for a snapshot of the campus, how it has been planned. So if you please see the slide. So this is the wonderful campus that has been planned by our initial authorities. It is placed, as you know, in the most scenic area of the South Delhi. Then next, please. So this is how it has been planned. On the front side, the red building and the greens and the oranges are all the faculty buildings, and on the back side are the hostel buildings, and on the right side is the playing ground and the these housings. So this has been the initial plan. Next, please. So this is the building for the Faculty of Life Sciences and Earth Science. This is the whole campus, the bird's eye view, please have a look. This is where we are going to welcome students to have a fruitful stay of 4 or 5 years or 2 years in their respective programs to get the world-class quality education. Next, please. Yeah. So these are all the housing buildings. Again, wonderfully planned, and all the buildings are somehow made to have the solar panels on the top so that the campus will be a green campus all along. Then these are the how we have completed all the projects in different phases. Only the bottom row is the pending, the number of hostels and of some other buildings which are the universities in discussion with the various government agencies to complete very soon. Yes, please. So these are all the different faculties and buildings. So the last package which the university has taken up, that is 90% of that one has been completed, and we are now going for the package 4 and the final package of the construction. So all the faculty, all the academic buildings are centrally air conditioned, and the generated is there for the full time, for automatic generation of power is there, so there is no power cut.
Invite Dr. Kavita Khanna, Director Admissions and Examination, to provide an overview of the admission process. Dr. Khanna, please.
Thanks, Shweta. As I start my presentation, I am reminded of a beautiful quote, beautiful phrase, which says, "One region, one vision, and infinite possibilities." I think we here at the South Asian University are catering to the entire South Asian education system. We are trying to contribute to the needs of the entire South Asia and creating diverse range of opportunities and infinite opportunities and possibilities for the students of the entire SAARC region. Least seats, now we have 1370 is the number which we are floating for the intake of the current batch. Then I'll be talking about the new bachelor programs. We started up with 11 new undergraduate programs, and they are catering to the diverse range of industry and academia needs. Then we have expanded the higher education also. I'll be talking about that. Then online courses through SAU Virtual Campus and flexible modes of admission that we have introduced, and the scholarship options that we have at SAU. Increase, initially it has been on a stable state, and now we are increased, we are moving up, and we have increased the numbers to 1370 as I told you earlier. Now if I talk about the division of these seats, you can see in bachelor program we are offering 600 seats, in master's programs we are offering 720 seats, in our research programs we are offering 50 seats, so in total 1370 is the number. In executive programs and through our virtual campus mode, we are not fixing up the seats as of now. That would depend upon the number of students who are coming. And the specialization names are BTech CSC in AI and ML, specialization in data science and AI, specialization in cybersecurity, specialization in business systems and intelligence. And in our dual degree program also, we have all these 4 specializations floating in, and we are offering 240 seats for the BTech CSC and dual degree BTech and MTech programs, with all these specializations included in. Then BTech Mathematics and Computing is something which we have started new, and as I told that we have 120 seats in this program, that is BTech in Mathematics and Computing. So it's basically it caters to the mathematical and computing needs of the society. Then integrated BSMS, as Professor Jain has already told you about it, we have 180 seats in that, and integrated BBA MBA program would have 60 seats. Now if I talk about the master's programs, In case of our master's program, we've started with MS Mathematics also in addition to our applied mathematics course. Then we have 60 seats almost in all, but in case of LLM we have 120, and in case of MBA we have 120. In MS Climate Change and Sustainability we are starting up with 30 seats as of now. Now, if I talk about the research programs, as I told you, we have 50 seats in all, and media, arts and design, physics, and then climate change are the new areas we are floating in the research programs. These are the virtual campus courses, which we have, you've already seen the list that would come up. Now, if I talk about the modes of admission, this year we are really putting in an ease to the students, because we are giving them diverse range of options in which they can apply to SAU. One is through SAU entrance test mode, that has always been there, but this time we are introducing the direct mode for all the students. In case the student belongs to India, all the national level eligibility test scores would be considered. We'll consider CUET, we'll consider CAT, XAT, NET. So all the national level eligibility tests would be there. For other SAARC nations, candidates will consider their national level eligibility test, as well as will consider the marks obtained in the qualifying examination also. These are the test centers in India if the student wants to appear in the test center. So these are the test center lists where the student can appear for the physical tests in India. While in case of non-Indian student, they can sit at their home and they can appear in our entrance test through the proctored based online AI based test. Now this is the schedule of the entrance test, and that has been updated on the website also. The students can see. We have grouped certain categories of the entrance test, like for BTech, all the BTech programs integrated, MSc, MTech. I mean, there are certain programs which have been grouped, and for that a common entrance test would be there, and this schedule is very much available on our website. We have aligned the timings of the entrance test to all the SAARC nations, and the students can appear so that the students can appear parallelly in the entrance test, whether they are appearing physically or whether they are sitting at their home and appearing in the proctored based test. This is the fee structure that we have. There are some components for one-time fee, and there are some components for the semester fee, and again that is available. If you want to check in the details, you can visit our website. These are the scholarships. We have been very generous in giving these scholarships. If a student is meritorious and needs a scholarship, I think they are welcome to come to SAU, and I hope the entire details would help the students in India and across the SAARC nations to fill the form and apply and take use of the opportunities, diverse opportunities that are available at SAU. Thank you.
Invite our Honorable President, South Asian University, Professor K.K. Agarwal, for his presidential remarks. Professor K.K. Agarwal.
My colleagues from the university and friends from the press, let me first of all welcome all the guests very wholeheartedly to the most beautiful campus of South Asian University. Wholeheartedly welcome you on behalf of everyone in the SAU family to this great campus. It's a pollution-free campus, very vast campus, very nicely built at a very heavy cost by the Government of India to make sure that we set up a role model university not only for Indian students but for the students from all SAARC countries. Many of the details have been given to you by my colleagues, and that's how I work. I work much less and my colleagues do so more work that they tell you everything which has to be told. I will only highlight a few salient features which we have tried to incorporate during the year for this year admission. Last year was practically our first year on the campus, and we could increase the number of students from 600 to something like 967. This year we definitely plan to take this number beyond 1500 to make sure that the campus is more vibrant, campus is more utilized. In this university, we are trying to make sure that on one hand, the step which India has taken for national education policy is implemented to the extent possible, and also use our deregulation, as the Honorable Prime Minister says, to make sure that we can do what even others may find it difficult to do. At the same time, we also ensure that we have the mandate of respecting the requirements of all South Asian countries, SAARC countries, and we should live up to that. So what we have done is we have continued with all what we were doing. Last year we started BTech. This year we are going to enhance it manifold in many different diverse specializations, which has been already elaborated by my colleagues. The purpose is to fulfill the needs of this country as well as SAARC countries to the extent possible. Then we are embarking on some very unique things. One of the science course which we intend to start, which Dr. Pankaj Jain has highlighted, we have observed during this last 1 or 2 decades, the students of science are compartmentalizing themselves very, very solidly. If I know physics, I only know physics. If I know only bio, I know only bio. And that is why most of the real problems of science are not being able to be attempted by these students. So we are making an experiment which has been talked all over the world. Many good universities in the world have it, and we are starting a interdisciplinary science program, starting with all the 4 main subjects of science, and then it will be tailor-made as per the requirement of the students. So it's a step towards what we call as design your own degree. The science student will be able to design his or her degree as he goes along. We make the base very broad, and then we pyramid is as per his or her wishes. That's an experiment which we'll be doing today, and I am very, very hopeful that the type of good media support we got the last year, which has taken us to this point, because you would all appreciate media support is equally necessary for all of us as the societal support. This will continue for this program. I have talked to most of the most eminent scientists in the country, and they all look forward to this with great enthusiasm. Next thing which we have embarking is integrated courses on BBA, MBA, BSMS, so that the student doesn't have to go through the rigor of uncertainty all the time. He or she is sure of what he is doing. Third thing which we are trying to make sure is that this university was crafted for all the SAARC countries, and interdisciplinary studies was our focus. We have set up a Center for Climate Change, Green Transition and Sustainability. We are intending to start the first full-time course here in this center on MS in Climate Change and Sustainability. The curriculum is being designed by best of the experts, and the faculty which is intended to teach in this course comprises of former ambassadors, former secretaries, head of the United Nations Environmental Program will be a faculty, head of the climate change advisor to the United States will be a faculty. So we are trying to make this program very vibrant for the entire SAARC region. We have reinvigorated our Institution of South Asian Studies, which was one of the primary objectives of this university. The students know about entire region in addition to India, of course. And to do that, we are floating many 1-credit courses, 2-credit courses in the evenings, and the student can choose. Even if any other student cannot design his or her degree completely, but he or she can certainly design about 20 to 25% of the degree by themselves. Because we believe learning many things is very important and in today's world, and we are going in that direction. Friends, Dr. Jain has already emphasized on executive MBA and executive PhD, because we believe sometimes you have to go to work for whatever reasons. Many of you media professionals must have also done that, and at some stage we feel that PhD would have been desirable. And at that time, to come through an entrance test and do these, you don't need scholarships, you don't need money, but you need guidance and make sure that you can grow in profession. I was consultant to Defense and Space, And I observed many of the very senior scientists, they can't publish because of the confidentiality of the work which they're doing. But they still will believe in getting a PhD degree if they can. Because a PhD degree today has become a sort of entry for 10 years of second career of professional life. And that's very, very important. To take care of that, we have started Executive PhD, where we will be more guided by your capability, which you have acquired by years of experience, rather than through the syllabi, and try to build up on that. Similarly, Executive MBA. Finally, friends, we believe, as you know, in NEP, we have embarked on the GER to be 50% in very few years, which is obviously not possible without the online education. Therefore, we are also embarking upon virtual campus of the university, where we go in for online education. Just to make an experiment, in this January, we started the virtual campus with one course, MS in Data Science and AI, and with just 40 students. But I'm so happy to report and share with all of you that all these 40 students, or most of these 40 students, are very senior professionals who have joined this course. When I was interacting with all the students of this virtual campus, it gives us a hope and a confidence that in this university we can still attract the best students, and that would be our aim always. Numbers, yes, because we need it for this country, we need it for the SAARC region, but more than the numbers, we get the better students, we get the best of faculty which we have, and we provide best of the infrastructure to make sure that we can serve this great country and also this region where the academic leadership of India is by and large a natural process which this university will help to translate. Friends, I will be happy to share with you, on 7th of January, we had the governing board meeting here. It was so happy that all the members from all the countries came physically to attend the meeting. And this meeting could be held in very cordial environment, very important decisions taken. And if I see that, I'm sure we are on the right direction. I contacted Software Technology Parks of India, and they have promised me that they will set up the best center in the country in the campus of the South Asian University. And Ministry of External Affairs is also requesting them to do that. And that will give our students of BTech and management a lot of new ideas in entrepreneurship and innovation, which is the necessary for any educational enterprise. I'd like to just request you for one thing, that whenever you feel, any of you feel you have a new requirement because you talk to all the academic world or many universities, just feel free to let us know. We will certainly examine anything which comes from the society to make sure can we do that. I am working with professional societies, Institution of Engineers, Institution of Electronics and Telecom Engineers, and we are designing a diploma in cutting edge technologies, which we may launch very soon, with the help of a professional engineer, Institution of Electronics and Telecom Engineers, because I believe universities are for students. Universities are also for a lot of continuing education to the professionals, a concept which has been much less in this country. We want to revive this, and continuing education has to go on. Friends, these are some of the things which we are embarking on starting this year and continue, and also make sure that this beautiful campus is inhabited by more students. Our utilization becomes higher for India as well as other countries. With these few remarks, I'll once again welcome you all. Grateful to you all for coming up in large numbers. Let me be honest with you. We never expected that we will have so many. I assure you, next year we'll have you in a bigger room where you won't have to stand and you will be able to cover us there.
Thank you, Honorable President Professor K.K. Agarwal. And with this, I now invite our President to launch our website. Professor Agarwal. Thank you. Now, can I now invite Professor Agarwal and other dignitaries to formally launch our brochure?
एजुकेशन में बहुत बड़ा स्टेप किया जा रहा है ताकि जो लोग अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते जॉब को छोड़ कर वो भी पढ़ सकें। और सार्क देशों में जिन बच्चों को कभी वीज़ा की प्रॉब्लम आती है या फीस नहीं है वो भी डिग्री ले सकें। ये यूनिवर्सिटी बनाने इसलिए कि सार्क देशों की जो कॉमन रिक्वायरमेंट है उसको मीट किया जा सके। वो तो सभी को शामिल हो रहे हैं, सिर्फ एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है।
इस पे जो स्टूडेंट्स का एडमिशन का प्रोसीजर क्या है और किस तरह है?
स्टूडेंट के एडमिशन का एक तो हमारा अपना एंट्रेंस टेस्ट है जिसके लिए भारत में बहुत से सेंटर्स बनते हैं। दूसरे देशों में हम सेंटर बनाते हैं लेकिन बहुत से सेंटर तो दूसरे देशों में नहीं बनाए जा सकते थे। इसलिए इस साल हमने फैसला किया कि दूसरे देशों के बच्चे अपने घर से ही प्रॉपर एंट्रेंस टेस्ट दे सकते हैं जो आज का सॉफ्टवेयर द्वारा हो सकता है। और तीसरा मैंने ये कहा कि यदि किसी और देश का भी कोई नेशनल एंट्रेंस टेस्ट हो उसको भी हम मान्यता दे देंगे। जैसे भारत में हम बीटेक के बच्चों के एडमिशन के लिए साउथ का एंट्रेंस टेस्ट लेते हैं और जेईई भी लेते हैं, इसी तरह से किसी और देश का भी कोई स्टैंडर्ड टेस्ट हो उसको
यूनिवर्सिटी लास्ट ईयर अपने कैंपस में शिफ्ट हुई है, फिर उसके बाद से एक्सपेंशन शुरू हुआ है। ये इसका दूसरा साल है और इस साल हमने मैसिव एक्सपेंशन प्लान किया हुआ है। मेरे ख्याल से इस साल ये स्टूडेंट जितने हैं अभी इस बार एडमिशन के बाद में डबल हो जाएंगे और इसके नेक्स्ट ईयर देखेंगे फिर से डबल हो जाएंगे। तो अभी 2 साल में ये 4 गुने स्टूडेंट्स होने की संभावना है। साथ में हमने वर्चुअल कैंपस शुरू किया है, जनवरी से शुरू किया है, जुलाई से शायद मैसिव होगा। और ये ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन में ऐसा पहल है कि पूरे वर्ल्ड में, न सिर्फ देश में बल्कि पूरे वर्ल्ड में ये ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन जाने वाला है। इसमें भी बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्वमेंट होने की संभावना है।
तो वर्चुअल में किस तरह से ऑपरेट करते हैं? जैसे कोरोना में ऑनलाइन था तो वर्चुअल में आप लोग किस तरह से क्या मॉड्यूल होता है?
तो एक हमारा LMS है जिसके थ्रू हम ये सारी क्लासेस लगाते हैं। कुछ ऑनलाइन क्लासेस होती हैं जो लाइव होती हैं, कुछ रिकॉर्डेड क्लासेस होती हैं और इसके साथ में असाइनमेंट्स और क्विजेज और बाद में उसमें इवैल्यूएशन होता है। तो इन मॉड्यूल्स में हमने देखा कि बहुत ही पॉपुलर है, बहुत ही इफेक्टिव है।